in what should be the final episode of Season 3, or 2.5 considering we came into our first season with Udinese halfway through. We're going to be finishing up another, much different than previous season. When we came in, we were down in relegation, able to pull us up to about mid-table. We should be finishing possibly in a really good spot. We're sitting at 3. We have a shot with some help to finish at 2. Now, I'm going to be honest, I can't quite remember. But the green means we either are going into the Europa or the Champions League. I want to say Europa, but again, I'm not sure. We'll find out depending on where we end up actually finishing, and it'll help me learn. Again, this is a Noob to Pro series for a reason. But as mentioned, we have an opportunity to possibly pass Inter Milan. There is 9 total points available left for us. We're only down 6. We have a much better goal difference than Inter Milan, and I think we've had the better record when playing against them. So we have a chance to at least get into second. Juventus has ran away with this league, so pretty much no shot as long as they get 1 point that they don't finish first. So Inter, if they do get all their points and Juventus drop all of theirs, Inter Milan could finish in first by 1 point. But hopefully that doesn't happen, because that means we're stuck down at 3. But we're going to start with a game against Genoa, and they're not doing too hot in the bottom half of the league, only 33 points to this point. So let's try to grab quite a few points from them. And I'm not sure if I noticed this in the previous episode, or maybe it was even the episode before that, but we are up to an 80 overall, tied for the second highest overall on the team. Martial is the highest at 81. Hopefully that should see us through to another dominant victory. And it'll be a game underneath the lights to get us started off with, which means we shouldn't have too high of a contrast between, the really brights and the really darks that we've had with some of our stadiums. But as we get on into this one, what are we looking for? Well, we're trying to get to at least second place, so a win is exactly what we're looking for. Now let's see what we could do here with our first bit of offense. Just have to get away from the defender and hope 37's onside, which he is. Looks to find a pass, ends up getting tipped up, and Martial with a very weak header towards the keep. That's the first bit of offense in this game, and it took till about the 9th, 10th minute. Now this one's opening up a lot better for Dieng, who goes with the long shot from outside the box. He could have driven that towards the keep, but instead will be a corner attempt. See if we could possibly get on the end of one of these. It's either been really us or 29 for us. Not very many other players on the squad have been getting opportunities, as that one gets tipped up by the keep. Martial with a interesting header, and then a great job from the defender to keep me away from the ball. Now it opens up for us right down the middle. That time the back heel works, and there we go. In the 23rd minute, finally finding a breakthrough with this defense. Genoa started the game off very well defensively. Fortunately, not able to hold it for very long, as we'll jump into the replay. Just Martial that time with a good back heel, drive it towards the keeper. Frozen, found the bottom corner. And that goal also helps us out, try to climb towards the top. As we started this game, we were 9 goals back from the leading scorer this season, and not going to get the cross there either, which is really unfortunate. We were also, I think, a fair few back in terms of assists, but we're in the top 5 for each category. So we've been really good offensively. Defensively has been kind of hit or miss as the season's gone along. But Genoa with an opportunity and just not enough power to get that by the keep. Good first save. Now with another opportunity, building down the wing here. This time we'll get the cross in, but unfortunately, our teammates were not there to get the ball, and 37 couldn't quite steal it. Good pass forward as Genoa goes with the long shot, ends up being blocked, but they're back on it. Back heel driving towards the middle. I've been receiving a lot of cards when I tried to do a little too much from the box, giving up a lot of penalty kicks. So perhaps I'll just be a little bit more easier here, as we do have the 1-0 lead. They get the corner, and good header from 37 will clear, but they're back right on the ball, pass back in. Yeah, almost straight back in. Luckily we'll get on the end of that one and get it away. Now Genoa rushing towards the box here. We'll get the pass in towards the middle. Just not able to find that last pass through. That's really been their struggle in this one as we're just about at half. Now as we start to move the ball forward here and things open up for us, potentially a long shot and a curving one that does not go straight to the sidelines. Cameraman, pan up to my face. Or not, we'll look at the replay. But finally the power shot loads up and look at the curve on that one. Finally, those go well for us. Guy in front, literally no way he was stopping that or the goalie. But that will net us a brace. But as I believe I was trying to say, so far the second half, just not a whole lot of action. It's been a lot of just simple back and forth. You know, get to about, as I almost steal the ball there, get to about almost the other's final third and just neither team able to find that pass. But when we shoot from outside the final third, seems like it works out pretty well for us as we might have a third hat trick against Genoa. We were down 9 goals from the leader, pulling it back to 6 in the first match of this episode. Just one more look at it. Just a great pass. I believe that was Martial just getting by number 2, and there was no one left in the middle. We froze this keep several times today, and we do it once more. Now the question is, will we be able to find a fourth on the day? A quick shot. One-time touch was close. Wanted that a little bit more to the right-hand side. Instead, saved, pushed out wide. We'll take the corner. This can still have a great opportunity here, and we go with the bicycle kick. Ends up falling pretty flat on our butt there, but we'll collect. Maybe try to chase across, go with a shot backwards. Another corner. No, but back to our teammate who, Dieng can't quite settle it in time, but we still have another opportunity to make it 4 on the day. Good job defense. Looking for a potential another through. Great job from the goalie. Having several opportunities here to make it a 4-point game. Again, would do wonders in trying to get us towards the top of the score sheet here. As that goes more midway, 29 slots it home for us. And apparently my guy really wanted to run into the goal. But that will be one not for us, but for Bijol. Again, still no one's corrected me. Correct me or tell me if I'm saying it correctly. Now Genoa does have a corner here late on in the 81st minute. I'll end up taking this one short as they try to find that pass in, but just great job defensively. And there we go. I'll be able to intercept. Go ahead and carry this one up. Maybe see if we could find a pass into a teammate anywhere. Drop this one back a little bit. Maybe work out wide. We just don't have any stamina right now, which is the problem. Back out to 17. 17 back into Wee Joe, who does have the stamina. He's a recent move in or sub in. And it will be a 5-0 game. Now, can Genoa find at least one back here late on? They keep driving towards the outside, trying to open things up, but our defense has just been rock solid today. And there goes the final whistle. The first 2/3 of the game, honestly, pretty slow. But then that last third, just extremely impressive offensively. Defense for us was sound throughout. And as we move quickly on into the second match of the episode, we are still 6 points behind Inter. If they pick up a single point the rest of the season, no shot at us getting above them. So we have to do our part and at least make sure we're winning our games, and hopefully some things fall our way. Now, if we could keep up the scoring, which we've seen in a lot of our more recent league games, obviously the only one that really doesn't count towards that was last episode's second Milan game. If all besides those have been really good, so if we can continue to see that, I think we're going to be just fine. I'm going to go with the dribble success rate here as we get the match against Empoli started off. Now let's see what we can do with our first bit of offense here. See across, not able to get on it, but it will luckily bounce right back to me. Now let's try as my teammate just gets trucked there. No whistle sounds because I guess he didn't have the ball. That one laid on for me though, and there we go. Rather a quick start off this time in the 8th minute. Laid on very well for me. I want to say that was 37. Whoever it was, thank you very much. We'll celebrate taking the lead early on here. We'll get another look at it I think was the man who did get trucked. Indeed, number 4 sets us up rather nicely. Now we have another opportunity. Are we going to start with back-to-back braces? No, goalie does just enough there to push it wide. So from the corner, we go. Going to about mid-post. Cleared by number 3, whoever going to fall to 4, who had the assist on our first goal, or only goal at least of this game. As we should have another opportunity, and goalie caught moving opposite direction. We'll lay it on the other way, and that will be an early brace. 2 quick goals to start this game. Ow. That hurt, as it will be a red card. They give up 2 early goals and will have to finish the rest of the game with 10 men. And on top of that, we have an opportunity here to try to grab an early hat trick, perhaps. We nailed one of these last episode. Can we get one here? No, off the top of someone's head. But at least recover. Send this thing out wide. Maybe look to find a pass in, which we do not quite find the man. Good job from the defense. Fortunately, not going to capitalize on that opportunity. Now Empoli trying to find an answer back here, and they do actually get a decent setup there. Goalie does well to push it wide. Can we just keep that going as they come crashing in with the corner? Will just about get on the end of it too. Teammate not able to get out there in time, and they'll have another opportunity to build here. They, however, don't do a very good job of it, and maybe not a great choice to pass to me considering I already had a guy on it. Luckily, it doesn't come back to bite us. I think we're all okay now. And it opens up from the back heel. If we could just outrun 25, which we can, go with... I should not have set up a power shot. Almost ricochets over to me, and 17 just gets trucked. And yeah, that's going to get something. Went for the ball, but just give it a stern talking to. I'll take that. Yeah, that's fine. Tried to stick the foot, and it was in the box. I feel like it was outside the box. Either way, it'll keep the streak of episodes with a penalty kick, as the goalie still has yet to be even semi-close to saving one of those. Now can Ford do the job for us? He had the assist, looking for another, but Dieng just can't find the gap. Goalie again makes a big play, as Empoli now only down 1. Trying to build off that PK. Maybe get something going here. They go out wide and now trucked again, but halftime. Now trying to build out from the wing. 17 crosses back in, and it's going to be collected or sent back fairly decently and then collected by Empoli. You know, they started the game off a little slow, but they've started to come on a little bit more strong here as we move along, trying to find the leveler here as they move the ball downfield or get trucked. That works well. There's been a lot of that in this game. Now things opening up for Martial. Goes with the long shot. I will say he has an interesting play style. You know, for being a striker, he really doesn't seem all too interested in doing most of the striking. Actually looks to do majority passing as we do turn the defender. Try to find a narrow shot across goal. We'll take a corner. But yeah, just plays in an interesting fashion. Not going to get on the end of that one. Need to get back on side, though, so I don't ruin things for our teammates here, as they will get it out wide, moving it across, back towards the middle. And not a great pass from Ford. Looked for Dieng there. Miss out on this opportunity. Well, not much for us since our early goals. Empoli looked like they may possibly be the next team to actually score as they cross it over to a guy who was left unmarked. We have a couple guys in front of him, but he still almost found the gap there. Keeper, thank you. We'll go out for another corner for Empoli as they take this one short. Try to stick in front of the man. Good job from number 24. Came crashing down on it. Fortunately, though, sends it out for another corner. Still going to take it short. They're going to try the same thing once again. Crossing it in and popped up. And will fall as we head it out wide. Still going to fall eventually to Empoli, as they try to find that pass in just a little bit off for us. Pass back towards the middle. I will say they're very patient in their workup. Just unfortunately not working out for them there, as we will open up the sideline and then take a deep shot. Why would we try that? We could have carried it down the sideline. And thank you very much for that. Well, didn't work out well for us last time. Now, hopefully it will. Martial will go with the cross back, flipped up, and Martial couldn't quite get it. Maybe should have drove in, went for a near post shot instead. Now it opens up for him, but there we go. That time, good defense on my part. Didn't end up coming crashing down and almost getting a yellow card or getting a yellow card. Either way, giving up any sort of PKs, not happening that time. As we go with a deep cross, Dieng will settle it, get the pass into me. What do I want to do with it? Stop, turn, go the other direction. Continue to stop, turn, keep going around, maybe. There we go. That'll work. Hat trick. Just took a whole lot of spinning around. But eventually, we found the gap and retake a 2-point lead. Question is, how many stop and turnarounds are we going to get on the replay here? Just one. As Rodriguez came crashing in, possibly could have laid it on for him, but might as well get the hat trick when it presents itself. Now Martial has an opening here, streaking down, and let's make it 4-1. Finally took that one-on-one with the keep, and it worked for him. Maybe do that a little bit more. And final whistle sounds. We score 3-1 in the 18th, 16th, and in the 77th, taking home that ball once again. And as we move into the final game of the season against Roma FC, arguably another one of the rivals that we have, Milan and Roma have given us some really good games in the past. Unfortunately, not much to entirely play for in this one. Inter Milan still up 6 points. We were not able to have any other matches go our way, so we are at 3. Technically, we might still have a slight chance of dropping to 4 if we do not win or pick up any points in this game. The next person behind us is 3 points below, so technically not much happening, but still some. Also, if we score 6 points, we might be the golden boot of Serie A, still 5 below, and that's, if the guy from Juventus who is in one doesn't score in the final match. So some things to play for, just how likely, hard to say. But either way, we're going to give it our best shot here. Try to get the dub as easily as possible while trying to score as many points as possible. It's been 3 in each of our first 2 matches, and I want to assist or score from outside the box. I mean, let's go with, I guess, the enhanced target for 9.0, because I'm not looking for assists. I'm looking to score goals, and if I can make them easier by having them be closer, that's what we're going to do. As the defenseman coming in on me here, going to make me go on my high horse, dump this one off 29, can get it back towards the middle. Now, can we get some points early on in this one? Didn't quite get the turn I was looking for, but taken out, and it will be a red card, maybe a minute, 2 minutes into this game. They'll have to compete the entire time with only 10 men. But an opportunity here to get one of the 3 goals I'm looking for. Now, last time we didn't get it over the wall. Can we do any better this time? Have 3 bars power on it towards that top corner, and I think that one went in. I guess we'll look through the replay here, because this is as best of a look as we're gonna get. Gonna do the 3 looks here. Really annoying. FIFA cut this out in 24. But we don't even get the shot of the goal. Wow, fire whoever is in charge of broadcasting this game. I guess I'll just go ahead and take the review myself here as we line up the shot, follow that ball almost in. I guess that's where it ends. Wow, disappointment. Well, I could only assume it was a miraculous goal to the top corner. We're getting better at those free kicks. We get 1 goal early on here. Unfortunately, we really just didn't have a chance to even watch it. But 'tis FIFA, flawless game that cannot be critiqued in any way, shape, or form. Now, Roma trying to find an answer quickly here, just struggling to get by our line. If our teammate does want to help him out by giving them the ball, that would be nice. And not going to get the pass there. Deflected off of our own teammate, though, should be a corner. And it looks like they'll be taking it short. A lot of the opponents that we face, they always go short, but we never do. As they'll get a decent cross in towards the middle, flicked onto the goalie, but he'll grab it, and we're away. Now, once again, opens up for Martial. A little tug on the jersey there, but they lay it on for me. I guess they want me to get all the goals I need to possibly get that golden boot. We'll see. Just having to spin around here, drop this one back. Luckily, 4 gives me a little bit of help out there. Back towards the middle, just don't quite have the space, but driving, couldn't find the bottom corner, goes wide. Now Roma trying to have a quick counter here as they lay it on out wide. They do find the man, and he has some space, but no angle there to get it by the keep. Now trying to find another goal here. Decent pass there from our teammate, just into some tough territory here. So we're trying to find some space. Drop this one back to Martial, who will back heel it to 4. 4 gets it back up to me. Let's drop it back to 4. Try to find the space. Dieng into Martial. Just couldn't quite find the gap, really. But we will get the ball right back. Good job from our team here. Offsides potential there. Didn't want to risk it, but wide open here. Back to me. Why didn't you take the shot, Martial? I guess I'll take it. We'll get saved and not even out for a corner. But back into field of play. Try to find some space once again here. Only one man on. Does a pretty good job taking away the angle I need. And will also take away the ball. And I will kind of take that one away. That little touch, though, sent the ball well wide, and they'll have the throw-in off of it. But at least a little bit of some defense coming in here for me. Now Roma trying to go out wide with a nice pass back in, though gets cut out by Bijol. Again, I really don't know the correct pronunciation there. Now, can we help out Dieng here? Trying to get the through pass. It is up to us, just no stamina left. Again, we need those 5 goals to get in the first spot of goal scores, and that's only if the Juventus man has not scored any more in the final match day. And I'm going to get trucked. Love it. And thank you very much. Quick steal to start off the second half here. Maybe look for the through pass up. No, he kind of held his run. And what was that, Martial? You're supposed to be the highest rated player, and you make some of the weirdest decisions I've seen. Now Roma early on here trying to find a really nice block and a really nice save. A lot of athletics happening there. Luckily for us, doesn't end up in a equalizing goal as they'll take this corner short once again, try to drive in, and a great job from Rodriguez. Go ahead and get this one up here. Thank you very much. Now can we get on the offensive attack? Lay this one up. Dieng. You know, he doesn't make great runs for being a striker. He lays good passes on for us. As an assist guy, fantastic, but as a striker, I don't know. He's had an interesting role with the team the last couple seasons as it opens up again for Roma. And they won't get a goal here. All's still fine. Now can we find a little bit of some cushion here as we look for, I was hoping for a pass to this back corner, and it's gonna still get back up here. It was a good job from 50 to get that header up to Dieng. Now Martial takes a shot towards goal. Looks like it would still end up going wide, but saved by the keep. And it's opening up here for Roma, but that extra pass might have just cost them. They needed 1 goal here to equalize, and there's only about 5 minutes left here, maybe a little bit extra in terms of stoppage time. And that bad pass from our teammate maybe gives them a little bit more hope here. They need to play some defensive ball, something I don't do, honestly, all too well or all too often. Occasionally we'll throw in a couple steals here and there, but they're setting up some good passes here. Nice job, Bijol. That might have just sealed this game on up in the 89th minute. Do we have one more attempt here for goal? Unfortunately for me, I'm all out of stamina. Dump this one off outside 37. We'll drive and send it home. Victorious. We'll get our second goal late in the 90th minute. We'll get a win. And every single match in this last episode, unfortunately, it's just not going to lead to a lot. But there goes the final whistle of Season 3. And we will be ending in 3rd place in Serie A. With that, it's time for a Season recap. As mentioned, we do finish third in Serie A. In the Coppa Italia, we did make it to the semifinals, and then in heartbreak fashion, could not make it into the finals. Now, I don't remember playing in any of the European Continental Shield, so I'm imagining that that was during my injury early on in the season, and we left fairly early on group stage, so wasn't great for us there. Again, finish only 6 points behind Inter Milan. They had 84. We were at 78 with a 5-point advantage over the next Napoli, who were at 4. Now, again, don't remember exactly. I want to say the top 4 teams make it to the Europa League, and then the 5th is the Champions League, or the Champions League. Not sure exactly. Learning this as I go, so correct me when I'm wrong. But is there not a way to take a look at the stats? Why is there not a way to look at the stats at the end of the season? Yeah, don't understand why it doesn't show all stats in the last day. Really should. But at least one thing I do know is that in the Coppa Italia, I did lead that competition in goals and assists. No idea what it ended up being for the actual Serie A league. If we finished in second in goal scoring, how we were in assists, not sure. In total, we've played in 87 matches, winning 62. We have drawn 9, lost 16. And we have kept pretty close to a goal per match played, 72 goals, 32 assists. So if you round all that or calculate all that, we actually are at least taking part of a goal in more than one per game. We've had 9 yellow cards in total and 2 red. Last season alone, we participated in 33 matches, winning 25, drawing 1, losing 7. We scored 34 goals, so more than a goal per game, while also having 14 assists, had 5 of the 7 yellow cards and all 2 of the red. So was mixed for us in that last season. We had a pretty good match rating. We were man of the match 18 times, a part of the team of the week 11 times, and was player of the month 2 times. Unfortunately, we were not player of the year, largely probably due to the injury that we suffered early on in the season that made us miss quite a bit. Hopefully that does not happen as we start the next season. And let me know down below if you guys want to see this continue, if you want to see me potentially go to a new team, go to a new league, maybe go play more so in the UK rather than playing in Italy or whatever. Let me know what you guys want to see so we're not just doing the same thing throughout. And potentially when we decide this series should come to an end, I might consider doing a manager career. Don't know how well I'll do at that. Do that a lot on Madden 23 or Madden in general, and those typically go pretty well. Obviously, learning a whole new different game here would make things a lot more interesting. So let me know what you guys want to see, but also to help let me know that you guys want to continue to see this, make sure you guys subscribe, bear icon on the bottom right, or you can scroll down and hit the actual subscription button next to the bell icon, which you should hit so you're notified of when these videos go live. This series is posted every Tuesday and Friday. And then as mentioned with the Madden series, every Monday and Thursday is the Commander's Replacement Squad, and then Wednesdays and Saturdays, the state-only challenge. So until next time where we start our 3rd season with Udinese, we'll see you guys then. Bye.